Veterans Day, and the NFL continues to honor those who serve through Salute to Service. Players and coaches across the league continue to support our military, including Jaguars linebacker Devin Lloyd, who's a nominee for this year's Salute to Service award. This is something dear to him, growing up in a military family.
Military shaped who both my parents are. Ultimately, that trickled down and made me into who I am.
Devin has done so much in his brief life. He's got so much more to do and so much more to give.
I'm learning so much more about the military and all that they do for our country, going to different bases, understanding their lives and what they go through.
He's very grateful to grow up in a military family, and I remember he told me that he said he was always going to be a part of the military family, and now he's a part of the NFL family.
I care about what they do. Like, I genuinely appreciate the people who go out and sacrifice being with their families and sacrifice in many ways their bodies, their lives for the protection of others. I genuinely appreciate the hard work and the dedication that people give to help people like me feel safe in this world.
We got him. The Jag Salute to Service Award nominee, everybody. Devin Lloyd, welcome inside. Good morning, football.
Let's go, Devin. Let's go, Devin.
The man.
Let's go, baby.
Devin, that's a 40 years, clock it, combined service between your two parents. First of all, shout out to them. One round of applause for your parents. My God, that's an incredible thing to learn about them. They must have taught you so much in your upbringing, in your childhood. What is one lesson from them that you carry with you, whether it be discipline, structure, anything that you apply to your everyday life?
Yeah, I would say I'm hardwired to be disciplined. The little things like always keeping my bathroom clean or waking up on a Saturday to mow the lawn. I'm kind of hardwired now to do hard things and to be disciplined, to do things right when nobody's watching. So those are some of the biggest lessons I got from them.
Hardwired to do hard things. That is a lost art, but that is poetry, man. I love to hear that. You know, in the piece, Devin, you talked about visiting military bases. And over the summer, you and your dad went on a retreat hosted by the Wounded Warriors Project. What was that experience like? Take us in.
Yeah, that was a great experience. Really getting a chance to get around Wounded Warriors and come a little bit closer to them, and obviously going on military bases out here in Jacksonville. Really just wanting to get an understanding of how people who serve our country are on a day-to-day basis, the type of people they are, wanting to interact with them, and wanting to draw closer to understanding that, we're all similar. We all have different occupations, but ultimately we're all human, and we all need people to be there for us. But just wanting to, have those interactions and get a little bit closer to our veterans.
Yeah, absolutely, Dev, man. The holiday season is coming up, actually is upon us now. And one of the hardest things for kids in military families is being when their families are being deployed or when their parents are being deployed. You lived through that. What advice do you have for families that are going through that right now?
Yeah, I would say in those instances, you definitely have to draw closer to the family that you do have. For me, it was a little bit more challenging because at the time it was just me and my dad. And so when he was gone, it was really just me. But I did have people around me, neighbors, family, friends who were also veterans who, looked after me. The biggest thing for me was sports, football. I found brotherhood and family in sports, and that's what really drew me to the game. And so I would say just get around the people that, you have around you that really just who love you. And football for me, well, that was it.
Devin, the way that you're playing, you're going to have a lot of awards that you're going to qualify for at the end of this year, but fans can vote for the Salute to Service Award this year. What would that mean to you for someone that's come from a military family? What would that bringing that award home mean to you?
Yeah, that would be really special. Obviously, for my parents and for all the people in my family who are part of the military, it would be special. And for me, I feel like I would just be accepting it on behalf of all the people who serve. Just my appreciation for everything that they do. I feel like I would be accepting it on behalf of them. But it would definitely be a special honor and something I would be very grateful for.
Devin, we like to modify our AFC playoff standings. Lots of shows do in the hunt teams, the teams that are, in that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We go hunting. This team is hunting. They are lurking constantly. All right, you are the 7th seed in the AFC. After that tough loss against the Texans last weekend, what did this team learn? How do you use fuel from that Texans game to turn things around for the second half of the season?
Yeah, absolutely going to use it as fuel. Just understanding that we had control of the game, but we have to close those games out. We have to find a way to finish, especially in the fourth quarter. Those games and just those opportunities, letting those slip, those can't happen if you want to be a playoff caliber team. Looking at it from the defensive perspective, all we needed was one stop. So that's going to be our emphasis heading into this week is closing games out, but just finding a way to do right, do your job, and execute for 4 quarters from start to finish is really what it comes down to.
What does Coach Cohen say to you after a loss like that? What's his message?
That we got to finish. He said exactly, pretty much similar to what I said. Controlling the game 3 quarters, and that final quarter, we can't find a way to get off the field, and obviously offensively we want to extend drives. So just finding a way to finish the game. Ultimately, the best teams in the league finish games, and so we have to be able to do that.
Devin, in Week 5, you took a Patrick Mahomes pass 99 yards to the house. Take us through that play, and when did it set in your mind that you could get a pick 6 against, one of the greatest to ever do it?
Yeah, it was a zero blitz, and guys, there's a read where we pop out, and so ultimately we hadn't showed that on film, and so that's why I think that play was really successful. It was a timely call, and I was able to capitalize on the opportunity. Those are the plays that you dream of, and you have to execute and you have to capitalize on them. And like I said, it was a timely call. It was executed well across the board, and we were able to make that play.
Devin, it's been awesome having you on, but listen, you said you like to live life by accomplishing the hard things. You keep everything neat and tidy. You live your life on the up and up. What is one thing that gets under Devin Lloyd's skin? Come on, man. Show us the little juice. What gets you going? What makes you mad?
For the most part, I'm even keeled, just steady because of my faith. I would say the thing that gets me riled up is anything in regarding to a competition. I hate to lose, and so I get pretty competitive. You guys don't really see this much, but even little things like playing cornhole in the locker room, just anything competing. That's when that edge will come out. So I don't like to lose. Yeah.
There will be a beanbag-sized hole in the side of his locker if things don't go well. Devin Lloyd, everybody, thank you so much for coming on GMFB. We send our deepest thanks to your parents and all the service members out there and everything that you do to bring light to the Salute to Service Award. Congratulations on the nomination. Go to NFL.com for more information. Devin Lloyd, everybody. Woo!
Let's go, bro.